Hi guys, today I'm starting a new series. I will analyze every single dinosaur in the game, one for every video, analyzing its design, stats, and place in the ecosystem of our extinction. Then, I will determine if it is good or bad. Once I finish analyzing all the dinos in alphabetical order, I will put them into a little tier list of sorts. This will not be your normal tier list video because, well, there are over 30 dinosaurs in the game, and a 1 hour video is not something I'm capable of doing. So it is what it is. I think I had to say that, but well, this will always be in my opinion. So those who main any dino I talk about will think differently. And I will not talk about Game Pass dinos. I have absolutely no experience, nor have I seen them in action aside from videos. At least with apexes that I don't own, I have fought them, and also I have some anecdotes and other voices for help. So in this video I will talk about the high-spine lizard, Acrocanthosaurus. Acro is in a weird spot right now. It's supposed to be an apex of the western zones of the map. I don't care if it's technically pseudo-apex, it is an apex. And if the biggest carnivore in an ecosystem is a coyote, then the coyote is the apex. So, shut up! But there's a big power discrepancy and, of course, imbalance around it. This is kind of a weird case because it is not unbalanced. Acro is not unbalanced. I will talk about it later, but for now, let's analyze the real animal. Let's get right into it, shall we? Acrocanthosaurus atokensis, or high-spine lizard, was a big-sized Acrocanthosaurus from the Aptian stages of the Cretaceous from 113 to 110 million years ago, in what is now North America. It was a massive animal, with a length of 11.5 meters and weighing at a whopping 5.7 tons, being the biggest carnivore in its ecosystem, with which is shared with Deinonychus, Tenontosaurus, Sauroposeidon, and Paluxysaurus. For what I could find, there has not been any fossils of ceratopsians or any other thyrophores in its environment, and seeing that it lived in the Middle Cretaceous, more direct ceratopsians like centrosaurines and chasmosaurines didn't appear until the Late Cretaceous in North America, so it may have never hunted ceratopsians, but it could have hunted ankylosaurids. And saying this, for another point I will bring up. In-game, Acro has similar proportions to the real animal, weighing 5.6 tons, and in length looks about right. Also, its sound design is pretty good, that Agro roar is just so iconic. Its stats look weak in terms of power for its size, but it's just an illusion, for its bleed is the best amongst the carnivores. It has the most health of its peers, as well as being relatively fast, just surpassed by female Torvo and Yang. Having infection and being a pack hunter, going up to 4 members in a pack, making a very strong and effective pack hunter. And on top of that, its infection is fever, designed to bring down sauropods like Apatosaurus and Acanthosaurus. It uses the good old hit and run tactics to bleed out its prey while tanking hits with its massive HP pool and overwhelming its prey with sheer numbers and tankiness. And the fever will disrupt sauropods by keeping them in water so they don't die of thirst and overheat, whilst enhancing your bleed. All of this sounds good, and it is good. However, there is a huge problem. If you ask people which dino is better, Torvo/Yang or Acro, the majority will tell you that the formers are the better overall, and I don't really think this is controversial at all. But in terms of overall viability, Acro is probably the weakest among the apex dinos, being this Torvo for the eastern parts of the map and Yang and Acro for the west. I am not saying that Acro is bad, I'm just saying that it is not designed for its environment. Let me explain. I've always disliked the western part of the map. It feels more like what the sandbox game mode is supposed to be, rather than an actual region of the map. In simple terms, the West is just a free-for-all. There is no food chain, there is no population spread. It's just sit down at Okah and nothing more until one of your dino bodies get hit, and then it all goes to hell. This is a big problem for Acro. Let's analyze what we see in the West. We have small critters like Concave, Diablo, Dilo, Gali, Citipati, Gian, and Bepiosaurus. And in the future we'll have Dinosaurs. All of them are fast and agile, but not worth the effort for bigger Acros to actually hunt. And yeah, fair enough. But Camto will be a nice source of nutrition for small Acros. In terms of mid-sized creatures, we have Carno, Styraco, I guess, Gigantoraptor, and in the future we'll have Vista and Synthosaurus. All faster than stronger stages of Acro, and strong enough to kill younger and faster individuals. But Acro can still scavenge those corpses without worrying about it. But now, there's a problem. The big boys. In here, we can find the Centaurus, which is social and fast enough to hit the head of Acro with its tail, while keeping its own head away. Also good luck finding a single one that hasn't been KO'd by Pachyrhinos. But to be fair, the Centaurus is probably the best food source Acro can have. Also we have Parasaurolophus, which is bigger, can go in massive herds, is resistant to bleed, and can destroy bones with its kick. And also can go to redwoods. We have Pachyrhino. I don't think I should comment on that thing. We have Thero. Good luck finding one. And also redwoods. All of those are social creatures that are always in a big herd or pack. But how about solitary dinos? Well, we have Yang, which can kill a single Acro or escape to redwoods if chased by a pack. We have Therizinosaurus. We have Acanthocaudia. And now Apatosaurus. Acro was designed to hunt a pato, but you will never find a young Apato. At Okah at least, which looks like to be the only place where all players go except for young Apatos. Subadults and adults can be found at Okah, making them the main prey of Acros. But it's hard to not get third wheeled by other carnivores or even herbivores. If we compare it to other carnivores, we can see that Acro has it more difficult than others. Torvo dominates, Yang dominates, but Acro can dominate. But only if there are 5 or more. And that's not Acro's fault. He maybe needs a little bit more speed and health, but overall its stats are good. But everything around it is just crazy. Almost everything in its ecosystem is pretty much safe from Acro by sticking in herds, especially Pachyrhinos, which have this weird hero complex. Oh, we need to save all those poor herbivores for the mean Acrocanthosaurus. What are you protecting? There's 7 paras, 3 Theriznos, and 2 Apatos. What are you protecting them from? From yourself? Okay, mini wrap up. When I was saying, there's this point I was talking before. Acro isn't designed to kill Pachyrhino, or ceratopsians in general. They made Pachyrhino be resistant to bleed, but weak against crush. And this was before they made Yang too. Normal Yang couldn't kill a Pachyrhino. Pachyrhino literally has no predators. Why? Because game balance. I just hope that whenever, Vista gets added, we can see more Acros in the West and less Pachyrhinos overall. So, after all of this, How good is it? Well, I will put it as decent. You can still have its sheer power, but your only variable per item is Dinosaurs. Other herbivores, unless alone, will fold you like Sunday laundry. And the fact that the only solitary dinosaur you will be able to hunt is literally the strongest in the game makes Acro a poor choice for new players looking for a sauropod hunter. Honestly, I will prefer Alo and Tero before Acro, but that's just me. Thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you have any problems with my analysis, put in the comments below. But please, be civic about it. We don't need to be the per extinction feedback channel. Next video, I will talk about the Lion of the Jurassic, Allosaurus. Have a good one, and dulce truco por favor.